Hey guys, so today I wanted to create my own perfume. Now, I've never done this before, and there are so many conflicting theories on how to do this that I'm quite confused. There's websites that tell you to mix 50-50 alcohol to water ratio. There's websites that tell you absolutely no water is to be mixed if you want to make a perfume. There's websites that tell you 50% water, 50% witch hazel, or vodka mixed with water. Oh my goodness, there's so many different conflicting information that pretty much I had to experiment with this project. So to make a stronger perfume, it's recommended that you use like 100% alcohol, from what I'm reading. And there are things that you can buy. You can buy vodka. But vodka only has, like, for example, if it's 100 proof vodka, it's only 50% alcohol. And the more alcohol, the better, because oil does not mix with water. So if you use water instead of alcohol, or something like alcohol that's not fully 100% alcohol and the rest is made out of water, your oil drops, especially essential oils or fragrance oils, are going to actually not mix with the liquid inside the bottle, and you're gonna have to keep shaking it up, and it's not gonna be strong. And when you spray it on your skin, it'll probably wear off within 5 minutes to maybe up to 1 hour, and then it's gone. So you want longevity. And so I found a product that was highly recommended called Perfumer's oil, and I believe it's made out of STA 40B alcohol, which is some kind of concoction that cosmetics companies use. Now, this is a 16-ounce bottle. I'm sorry, a 32-ounce bottle, and it set me back $20, not including an additional $12 in shipping, and that was quite pricey. So I found little perfume bottles on Amazon, 1 fluid ounce, because that's another thing. You need a lot of product to make perfume as opposed to, say, a body splash, which is usually mostly water. So the smaller the bottle, the less oil you have to use and the less expensive alcohol. So I got these I think it was 4 for $7.99. So you get 4 perfume bottles with the sprayers and the pretty little fake crystal plastic cap. And voila. Okay, so another thing, I read that you're supposed to mix everything with actually a glass or ceramic bowl, dish, or beaker. Now, I don't have a beaker that's made out of glass. I did order one, but by the time it comes, my patience has run out because I want to do this now. Yes, I'm very impulsive. So unfortunately, I might have to use this plastic measuring cup back here. The problem is that when I wanted to pour the alcohol into the bottle, even though I have a little funnel and I have a little glass stirrer, the problem is if I do that, it's going to splash all over the place since the alcohol in the bottle doesn't have a pourer. So what I did was I took a funnel and I poured the alcohol because I didn't know how much to put in the measuring cup. I poured it already into the bottle just to get the precise amount. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to pour it into a glass jar so we can mix it. So let me go ahead and do that. And let me get a larger funnel for this. And yes, I have all sorts of things attached to it, so excuse that. And I don't want this to spill because it's quite expensive. So I'm going to pour the Perfumer's alcohol in this little glass jar. Try to get as much of the alcohol as I can out of it. All right, I'm going to remove the funnel now. Trying my best not to spill this. And I have what's called fragrance oil, and it's different from essential oil. Essential oil is natural, made from plants, herbs, flowers, vegetables, all sorts of natural plants. Fragrance oil, on the other hand, is man-made synthetic oil. So it's not something that you really can say it's healthy and natural, and you know what I mean? This is chemicals. This one is called Bombshell, and it's Nature's Oil Company brand version of Bombshell by Victoria's Secret. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put 35 drops. Now, there's different strengths. There's Eau de Parfum, which has 10 to 20% of the scented oils, as opposed to Eau de Toilette. I think I'm pronouncing that right, which has, I think, 5 to 10% of the oil drops. I think I'm going to go with an Eau de Toilette, which is not as strong, and so I can utilize less drops because this stuff is quite expensive. It's like $12 for one of these bottles of oil, and it doesn't it doesn't go a long way because you only get a certain amount of drops. So I'm going to put 35 in here and mix it up and see what we have. Okay, so now I have my glass stirring stick, which came today from Amazon. And I sure wish I had a glass beaker. It says coming next Wednesday. Amazon 2-day Prime is no longer 2-day. I'm going to sniff this now. Whoa, it smells really, really strong. Apparently, when you first do this, you're supposed to leave this in the alcohol for several hours or even several days so that the oils can disperse and be absorbed through the alcohol, from what I heard. Otherwise, you're going to smell a really, really strong smell of alcohol. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put another couple of drops in there because I really could not really smell the perfume. I smelt the alcohol. Okay, so I just added another 10, so that makes it 45 drops. I love the sound of clanking spoons. I don't know why. It reminds me of when I was a little kid and my parents on a nice, quiet morning would make coffee. All right, I'm going to give this a smell. Okay, the smell is just starting to emerge. Emerge? Emerge. Oh, I can't even say the word emerge. I think I'm having a stroke. Don't mind me. All right, so I'm going to add another 10 drops. So this will make it 55. Okay, so now I'm going to give it a good mix. And you probably hit the back button by now. I don't blame you. I'm going to give it a swish. And I'm going to give it a sniff. It's actually way better now. Way better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now you figure the alcohol smell is going to wear off. Apparently this has to sort of ferment in there, I guess you call it, right? Ferment? I don't know what other way to describe that. Now what I have to do is something I don't want to do, is I have to put this in the plastic cup. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to pour it because it's going to spill all over the place. And this stuff is so damn expensive, I don't want to lose any money trying to make my little concoction here. Get every last drop in this bottle because, like I said, paying $32 just for a bottle of Perfume is alcohol with the insurance included and the shipping and the taxes, the New York State taxes. I don't want to lose any money. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the top on it and I'm going to shake it up and leave it for a little while. But before so, I'm going to put a fancy label on it and I'll come back and I'll let you know how it smells. Stay tuned. Okay, so it's all done. I waited a few hours and my God, it smells so good. As a matter of fact, It smells a lot like a perfume by Versace. Yeah, by Versace. That's called Bright Crystal. I noticed that Bombshell always smelled a lot like Bright Crystal. And I think that Victoria's Secret actually made Bombshell to smell just like Bright Crystal. And what's beautiful about this, the Perfumer's alcohol actually did not make it where it's cloudy. I hear a lot of complaints about that on the internet, that when people make homemade perfume and put it in clear glass containers, they actually become milky and cloudy instantly when they're trying to mix the perfume up. But it came out sensational. So I got it from SaveOnScents.com. It's actually run out of Brooklyn, New York. And again, you can get the 32 ounce of Perfumer's alcohol. I think it was like $18.99 or $19.99 and tax. And then, you know, you're going to have to pay shipping. And it's going to cost you a little. It's better to actually buy a 1 gallon bottle. I think it was like $80. But for me, I bought two 32 ounce of the Perfumer's alcohol because I didn't want to spend 80 something dollars, and then with shipping it would cost me over $100 just for Perfumer's alcohol. So once again, guys, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you're trying to make this at home, it's pretty much you're gonna have to sit there and play around until you figure out what's the best for you and what makes the scents that you're making actually smell the best. There's so many different opinions on the internet. One person swears by one thing, another person swears by another, and it's really hard when you begin your journey on starting to make your own perfumes and scents. All right, guys, so long, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.